to do your daily quests and to win.
Wow.
Hey, Tomic, how you doing? I'm trying to download a game from Steam in the midst of trying to do this, so as you can see, things are being a little weird. How's Mr. Atomic today? Let's see what he was doing this morning. I've already been to the hospital, see my mother, running around doing all this stuff. Lost me for a second, yeah. And that might be happening. Like I said, I'm downloading a game, so my whole computer is dying in Asphalt 9. I was just playing a little Asphalt 9 a few minutes ago on my phone. I have a really crappy guild in Asphalt 9. So I don't get a lot of bennies from my guild. But on the flip side, I have a really good guild in Gems of War. So I did say my mom is in the hospital. Yes, she had COVID, then had pneumonia on top of it. When she went back into the hospital, they found some pneumonia. Sent her back home again. Um, she was home for about a week, getting progressively worse. Finally got submitted into a hospital again, and was in really bad shape mentally and everything else. Apparently, the stuff for her pneumonia, the antibiotics they gave her, um, was didn't work enough in the sense that they became infected, some sort of infection in the blood. Sepsis is what it's called, and so that went up and messed with her brain, cognitive functions. It was not pretty, but that finally resolved itself after about a week, at about 4 or 5 days in the hospital. They just moved her to a rehab center yesterday, and so she's getting settled into a rehab center where she's going to be working to build up her strength again. She's 75, um, but no longer. She can now breathe. She's having a little trouble breathing, but she's more cognitive. Uh, Her brain she's about 60% back to what she was before. She was probably as low as about 20%, where she just didn't know who she was, what was going on, where she was. So she is improving dramatically over the last week, last 3 or 4 days. She's gotten a lot better mentally, and now it's just a matter of getting her body to come back, and the rest of her cognitive shouldn't be. It's not Alzheimer's. It's not a long-term thing. It was just something brought on by these series of infections. Anyway, so yes, spent some time with her today, and then they have some very strange and weird policies at this new place where she's at, where they can you have to schedule appointments. Only 15 people in the facility can see her. I mean, can be visited on any given day. So if 15 other residents are being visited, you can't see your family, stuff like that. So it's a pain in the butt, but they're very nice and protecting of their residents. So that's cool. Um, Hello, Mr. Zinlu. Have you been doing any COH lately? City of Heroes, for those of you who aren't familiar with the cool lingo. Satisfactory. Yeah. You had a really successful stream last week. So what I was saying is the whole point is to try to get some of these mastery experience. I may not be as exuberant and exciting as I usually am. I'm just tired, weary. I think we're going to keep this one. So we can throw out the armor. We can throw it onto our dude here. Gives us 3 lands. because he counts as a land. You can tap him for land. So I popped in, planning up some improvements for the base. Oh, cool. Now that you got your base back, that's right, he was a nice thing about City of Heroes that you can start a base pretty much anytime you want, supergroup. With the supergroup comes a base, and everything is free because City of Heroes is no longer pay to win. So it's really just a matter of time. How much time do you have? Well, that was really nice for you to say. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and throw out this guy and then him. And for fun, throw leather armor on him because it's free. May as well. And that way, if he wants to try to cast a spell on him, he's got to pay an extra. That's what Ward 1 means. Alright, so I just recently tweaked my OBS. Let's move this frame down a little bit. Let me go ahead and click. Oops, I didn't want to turn it off. Unlock it. Sven camera, okay. Move it down to there. Lock it again. Sven camera. Move it down. Boom. There we go. So now you have a little bit more room to see the board, see what's going on. Hopefully I don't get crazy with the artifacts and cover those up. We'll try it that way. Homecoming is doing a benefit drive this week for Extra Life. Yep, Extra Life is a favorite charity of a lot of online people. Well, he ended up killing it anyway, paying that extra point. Alright, let's pass the turn. I'm all about the buffs. I don't have any good cards. Let's see. I can bring him back, but that's a waste of this card, you know. Oh, Homecoming. Okay, it took me a second to click to realize what you're talking about. City of Heroes, Homecoming is doing yes, I saw that. That they're doing a benefit. That is correct. Alright, so this is not anything I can affect, so we're just going to pass the turn. I had to have a creature in order to do this. I'm just having really bad luck when it comes to cards, card draw. I can't do anything with these cards that I have, so I'm sitting on 5 cards, but I need creatures, I need other cards, so this might be a very short game. The cards are stacked against you. Yes, they are in this particular case, but that's alright, it happens sometimes. Sometimes you end up with 6 lands and no other cards, or you end up with 1 land and nothing else. So he's already got 2 bad guys out. I'll give it like 2 more turns, and then if nothing else happens, we'll just switch. Alright, so I'll throw him out. I'll go ahead and put out another land to trigger him. And we'll put the armor on him. He's black and possibly green, so he's got a lot of these removal spells. So we'll see. But if nothing else, it's going to cost him extra to try to kill this guy. Problem is, I don't have any more lands to trigger this guy. What happens is, every time I throw down a land, he makes another critter. And if I have a bunch of lands, then it makes another one of him, so it becomes algebraic very quick. Because he summons another one of himself, they both summon others of themselves, and it keeps stacking up like that. No blocks. Alright, another dude like him. He's a 1/1 also. Okay, so this is 3 plus 2 is 5. Alright, well, next turn I'll be able to cast that. So what this does... Ooh, I can kill his thing over here. I'm going to do that. This is an enchantment? Yes. Destroy target enchantment. And pass turn. So what this does is it lets me do one of three things, or if I pay two. If I pay 5, then I can do all three things. And the three things are put +1/+1 counters on creatures, gain life, and attack somebody. So putting a +1/+1 counter on this dude twice will make him a 3/4. And then he can attack and kill like this guy or this guy. No blocks. So what does this person do? Put a +1/+1 counter on her when she casts an instant or sorcery. Alright, so this is going to be a huge help. And we're just going to pass turn. Alright, I think I'm going to kill this guy, have him chump block, which means block somebody knowing full well he's going to die, but at least I don't take the damage. So we'll chump block the big guy here, the 3. And it'll at least save me from getting 3 more damage. And then next turn, I can go ahead and bring in my Inscription of Abundance. Alright, so past blockers, he's gonna jump block. And I'll take 5 damage. So this is pretty much the end of the turn. I don't know what my special thing is. I definitely don't want that. Now I get a draw. Day late and $1 short. He's a 6/2. I think... So he'll become a 3/4. So all I can do is just kill this guy. So I'm dead. So we'll go ahead and bring him out just for fun. And then we'll quit. Move on. Move on. Good game, Nerd Lord. Alright, so let's see. What my daily quests are. A friend of ours has, I go play games with, tabletop games in real life. We had to stop that for a while because of the vid, but now we're back every Wednesday. He has Gloomhaven, which you guys aren't familiar with, is this massive 150-ish plus game that's just this huge thing. It requires a huge amount of setup on a big table. It's a long and involved process or game. It's fun, but it's just so many moving parts and pieces and things. So we're looking at switching to the Steam version of it and playing that together. So that's what I'm downloading now. Check it out, see it. Hey, Honey Badgers fan, there he is. See him live tonight when we play D&D from 6:45 to 10. So this is my dwarf deck. And you're like, hey, Tiamat isn't a dwarf. You're right, but I have a card that lets me pull any dragon from my hand or from the deck. I just don't like this setup. 3 is nice, but I just don't have a good starting hand. I'm going to mulligan. This one's a little bit better, so we'll keep this. Which one do we want to get rid of? Let's go ahead and get rid of our plundering barbarian. So this start off with the Temple of the Dragon Queen. My old school covers there. Pretty Dragonland. Yeah, it is. I like it. I like it. And then we got our snow-covered lands. So this is the dude who can bring out any dragon from your hand. We're going to go ahead and throw this down first as a Furtel. Alright, Champion of the Parasht. Put a +1/+1 on him. Okay. So we want to kill him pretty soon. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill him now. Oh, it's too late. Alright, so I have 1 snowland, 2 snowlands, 3 snowlands. Alright, so I'll be able to kill him if he doesn't bring any more people in, but I don't. Pretty sure he's probably going to before I can kill him. But let's go ahead and bring in this dude. Or Alas. And we'll bring in our Minion of the Mighty. So he's a swamp. He has a lot of kill spells. When this guy dies, special stuff happens. He can kill my minion. He got some white in there as well. Maybe discard my cards. Yeah. So combined with... I'll go ahead and... No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to block. So the reason I didn't block is because these things will subtract you. And so we'll do -1, -1. So if I block, he dies, he then kills it. So I don't want to do that. Alright, so I drew a Frostbite. I'm just going to play it to get rid of this guy, and I'm pretty much done. I'll go ahead and bring them in. But things are not looking very well at this point. Not looking good for the old Svenster. Didn't get the cards I needed. I started off with 1 less card, plus he made me discard, so... Just not going very well. No blocks. Ah, he's playing it safe. Interesting. So the Zorn right now doesn't really do anything for me. I'm mostly throwing these out to earn points toward my daily goal, which is cast red cards. Just trying to get rid of these guys. So, quick change of subject real quick. The McRib is back at McDonald's. Something I look forward to every year. Honey Badger Sven also is a fan of the McRib. I have found that for the most part, people are not ambivalent about the McRib. They either really like it or they really don't like it. Give me a break, folks. Alright, well, I'm not sure why he isn't attacking more. I think we can give it 1 more turn and then I'll be done, because there's no way of me winning at this point. There we go. See, that's what I was looking for. Trying to let him win, but he just wouldn't attack. You can't win if you don't attack. Yeah, so I'm playing this, and then I'm done. Save time for everybody. Alright, so let's go with a really mean deck, my black discard deck. My goal for today is to play black or red cards. So my black discard deck will definitely let me play black cards. It is very frustrating to play against because, like you just saw, you have a plan, you're ready to go, and then you're forced to discard. It's not fun. The whole point of this game is to play cards and do cool stuff. If you have no cards to play, it's frustrating. And that's what this deck does. This is actually a pretty good start, so I'm going to keep this. I don't have anything that plays for 1. And so I think I'm just going to... I'll just throw down a card. I was thinking about playing him, but I've already got 3. So I will probably just play him like normal. Excellent. So now we can do our chick. She makes you discard a card. So he gets to pick, discard a card. Any card he wants. Alright, so he's a life gain. So, ooh, okay, so I have 2 of these now. Alright, so we're going to throw down another card. So now I can make him discard 1, but in this case, I'm going to look at his hand, pick a card that costs at least 3, and make him discard it. Yeah, I am glad I got rid of that card. She's going to attack because he is not going to block. His whole purpose in life is to gain life, and then every time he gains life, he gets points. So that's his purpose in life. Alright, so now, ooh, another swamp. Yay. So he doesn't have another 3 that I saw in his hand. So we're just going to make him... I've got 4, so we'll make him discard a card first. See, so I've now made him discard 3 cards. 1 card a turn. This is very frustrating for him. Now, we're going to bring in our stranger. What this guy does is he can't block, but when he dies, he forces the other player to keep discarding cards. Sacrificing creatures until he's... So they have to sacrifice the creature he's attached to, or lose a life every turn. So, alright, so let's start off with making him sacrifice a creature. As I said, this is a very frustrating deck to play against. Alright, now I can play this as a land. I'm not going to. Go to combat. I'm choosing him. Hopefully he doesn't know what this card does. Oh, he does. Alright. When you're up in the gold level like I am up here in the gold ranks, you don't usually come across a lot of people who are ignorant. So, alright, so he's sitting on 1 card. We don't know what it does. This one is anytime a creature dies, I create a zombie token. I'm going to go ahead and bring him in, which will help me protect against somebody who wants to... He can block, is what I'm saying. Alright, so hopefully we need a few more cards to finish this off. So hopefully my fancy card backs. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hopefully I'll get the cards I need. Not zombies, skeleton. Actually no, this is a bunch of everything. I have a skeleton deck. So yes, they bring back the zombies. Little zombies. Alright, so now they're blocking. So I can block. He's probably got something that'll kill people. But I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and try to block her and see what happens. I was wrong. Okay, so I get 2 zombies. Interesting. Alright, so now... Aha! Alright, so we'll make him... This makes you discard cards. If you can't, I get to draw cards. So he discards his 1 card, and I get to draw a card. Nice. I like it. Alright, so now we go to combat. He's pacified. Boo. So we will then attack with him. He dies. Ends the turn. You need Turgid. I have Turgid, 2 Turgids in this deck. No block. She's not coming out though. Let's go ahead and make him discard cards. Mill a card, lose a life. Actually, I'm going to foretell this card. Because that'll give him a +2. And I can attack with him. Next to combat. Boom. He's down to 10. Yeah, Turgid is a dual-sided card. She makes you... Anytime he discards a card or kills creatures, they come back. Alright, so now I can play him, make him discard the cards. The 1 card he has. Mill, lose life, I gain life. And then I'm going to make this a foretell, so he gets +2. Alright, so it puts him down to 7. If he doesn't play the card he has now, he's going to discard it. He'll be down to 5. Alright, yep, see, I'm just not getting the card I need. I'm so close. So close, he's gonna win because this dude, I just can't finish him off. Alright, pass turn. This is a sorcery, not an instant, okay? There we go, yeah. So he has all these cards that affect things. Here we go. He's a non-angel, non-devil, non-dragon creature. He dies, and I get a zombie. And we pass turn. He's going to hit me for 2. Depending on what's in his hand, he might be able to do more. So, lost this one, but at least I made a good go of it for a little while, you know? Ooh, a gelatinous cube. Never mind. So this, a non-ooze creature. Okay, so blink. She is a non-ooze creature. So he comes under me. I am then going to make him discard his cards. Mill a couple cards, discard some lives. Lose some lives. Next to combat, I'll attack my zombie. He dies. Ends turn. So he's top decking, which means he has nothing in his hand. And I will attack him for 4. So unless he can stop my cube, which he can. Ah, very close though. Very close. Let's see. So that's it. He wins. I'm going to eat his angel. It's 3. And that is all. So I'm going to attack. He has to block with his angel, which means it will die. I get my Zambi. I'm going to go ahead and put him out just because. He drew a plains, so I'll bring him down to 2 life. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. He gets to bring back a creature, gain a bunch of life. That does it. Very good, very good. Discard 2 cards, create a zombie token with Decayed. And that is the game. Good game. Very nice. So again, it was close, but couldn't quite finish the deal. So we're going to try another one. Let's see, did I finish my quest for the day? I have a poison deck I want to show you guys. We did finish the quest. Okay. So let's go ahead and just do the poison deck. So this has a bunch of creatures with Death Touch. Death Touch is if you hit a creature, it dies. No matter how much damage you do, no matter how much life there is. If you damage it, it dies. I also have this dude, Finn, which means anytime I hit the player, he gets 2 tokens that are called poison tokens. When he has 10 of these, he dies forever. The player does. So this is also a great way to start. I also have a crap ton of my creature fights your creature. It does damage to you. Which means my little one guy is going to sit there be piddling and killing all their creatures. Again, it's another frustrating deck to play against. That was right down to the wire. That's right, I knew it was. I do not believe I made any mistakes. Hello. Hello. So I'm happy about that. See, and I can pet my beholder. And he likes being pet. Alright, so now I've got him out. We're going to throw him out and attack. I normally wait until I can protect him. But I don't need to because I have another one sitting in my deck. So he has 2 of these poison tokens. If he gets 10, he dies. Regardless of what his life token total is, any of that stuff. So he's got a lot of land out. He got a lot of cards in his hand. So we'll see what happens. I'll bring out another basilisk. He's now up to. He will be up to 6 kills. Watch. Boom, boom. So if 2 of these creatures attack him and hit him next turn, he dies. Game is over for him. Now he's playing down swamps, so he might have. I kill you
Darkness will
cards.
swallow the light.
Create 2 spider tokens. Okay. So I won the game.
Do what I demand.
So I will show you what I mean. Pass to attacker. We're going to pass turn. Alright, so watch this. First, we're going to kill both of his creatures, just because I'm being a jerk. He is going to attack him. This does damage to him.
We will slay our enemies.
Now, oh, I was going to kill him and then attack him, but that works too. I could have just attacked at that point, and then he would have killed one of my dudes, but 2 of them would have got through, and he would have been dead. So that, my friends, is the poison deck, and pretty much exactly how it's supposed to work. Come out real fast before they can even get his side set up, doing a bunch of poison tokens to him, or kill off his creatures until you're able to take him out. Ew, a little fancy little peacock looking thing design there. Got us a free pack. Come on. Thank you. See if we get a new card. Ooh, we did. Electric Revelation. Falconwrath Perforator. The Gavani Dawn Guard. Soldier, nice. Blood Tithe Collector. Vampire Noble. And a gold card. Good for any gold card ever made. So let's see. Do I have OHRAN Frostfang in that deck? I don't think so. Let's see. Let's check it out, see if it's legal and if I have it. So we will search Frost Fang. It's not here. Craft. It's not available to craft, or it's not here. So he may not be part of. Let's go back to decks. That's a standard deck. It's also Frost Fang only a green deck. So let's see what. Why isn't Frost Fang not showing up at all? All right, so let's try. This is every card in the world. OHRAN. Search craft. Alright, are you spelling that right? Because I'm not having anything show up with Frostfang or with Oron. Do you know what flavor it is? What card pack it's with? Let me see. If I can spell Frost Space Fang. Yeah, I don't see the card you're talking about. Let me see if he is green, he says, huh? He's a commander. Came out in 2019. Okay, so for one green. See, because I've got all the historic cards here too. It's a commander. I don't know commander. Boom. It's a snow creature. Fin. Let's see. I'm looking for anything that's Chatterfang, Squirrel General. There's only one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing the one you're talking about. This. This is my Japanese art for the Vorinclex. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything Frostfang or Orani, anything close to that. So he's snow. Let's see if we're using the same ones. So he's a snake. Blex, Vesting Pext. Yeah, I'm just not finding that critter. So the answer to the question is no. Silent as a snow draft, inexorable as an avalanche. Yep. Let me see if I can find Oron Frostfang in the land of the Googles. Let's see. Oron Frostfang. It looks like it's spelled right. Attacking creatures have death touch. Whenever a snow creature you control deals damage to its player, draw a card. Oron Frostfang. That is exactly what I searched for. I'm not familiar with that symbol. Let me look. It's not Dominaria. Maybe it's just not in this at all. Just maybe it was before Kaladesh. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's here at all. Not even in the historic ones. Because reset. So this is every card there is available in this game to craft. So no. I wouldn't be able to use it in that deck anyway because it is not standard. But no, I do not have that card in here. Alright, so now we've got, so we also have my mill deck, which is actually, as far as mill decks go, my normal mill decks are like 20 to 25% win chance. This one is closer to 55-ish percent win chance because of Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Tasha's Hideous Laughter has been great with this mill deck. because I've seen it drop as many as 20 cards in one shot. So a mill deck means you make them just dump all their cards from the top of their deck into their graveyard. This is what we need to start with. And Natasha's, oh yeah, we are very, very, very happy with these. So the point to this is you start with this rune crab. Now every time you put down a land, he discards 3 cards. So what we do is we put down our second rune crab. Now when we put down our land, watch this. He discards 6 cards every time we put down a land. And I have 2 sitting here. No attacks. The whole point is to get rid of these cards. He still has 58, so he started off with more than 60. But, we will see. So now that we have 3, got rid of Boring Clucks, got rid of Ren is 7, nice. So now, watch this. He has 0 in his exile. Yeah, baby. Got rid of 9 cards right there. So right now we've gotten rid of 22 of his cards. Problem is, he still has 42. We'll be able to get rid of 12 more, so that still leaves us with 30 cards that we have to get rid of. And he just killed my dude. So, this one is probably not a win, just unless I draw some really good cards. But we'll shoot him in the face. Just dumped 3 of his lands. Awesome. If I get another Tasha's, that would be nice. Another Rune Crab would be nice. Yep. Yeah, against black decks especially, we'll do another Tasha just for fun and then give him the game. Nice. And we got rid of 12 cards that time. So he's down to 26 cards. Had I still had those Rune Crabs out, it might have been a different story, but he's got this one. So it doesn't win a lot. Like I said, 50-ish% of the games I actually play. A lot of times I'll just mill at the very beginning. I'll mulligan out. But it's fun when it works. It's real fun when it works. It's cool to see how it plays out. I have a couple creatures in there that if he has a bunch of creatures cards in his discard, do special stuff. So those are my specialty decks. See, this is my Zambi deck. I haven't finished yet. I'm still working on that one. We'll go with my Angels deck. This one has a much higher win rate. So it's basically a lot of Angels. And cards that let me kill people. Cards that let me gain life. Ooh, I don't really like this opening hand, but I'm gonna risk it. What do they say? Risk it for the biscuit. So see the dragon up here, nice and sleepy. You can actually wake up the dragon. Alright, we're going to start with the cleric class. Let him think this is a life gain deck. Shoot him in the face. I need lands. I'm already off to a slow start, but I do not have the lands I need. So Mr. Cub up here is probably sweating bullets at this point because this is a perfect way to start this deck. The problem is I have nothing else going on. Nothing else going on, so that is not good. This cost me 4 to upgrade. Alright, come on, need lands. Little wind animation. I can throw her down. I need lands. I don't need people. I need lands. Yeah, things are not looking good. This is not playing out well. If I can get 2 lands, then I'll be set. 2 planes, to be exact. Then I will be in a position that looks a lot better. But I'm just not drawing the lands I need. Alright, time to wake up the dragon. So, get to sleep up here. And if you boop it on the nose, as soon as the dork gets rid of his card, there we go. Boop! Uh-oh, woke up. They do a good job with the eyelids and opening sideways and stuff. It's 2 of them. It's pretty cool. Alright, throwing out our Valkyrie. I need land. It's cute to have a little Valkyrie card, but I'm just pretty much wasting time waiting for the land. He's playing black and blue, which means he's going to be killing cards, returning cards to my hand. Like he's already killed the angel, exiled my other person. He's going to be doing a lot of that. That's probably poisoned the cup right here, which just kills a creature. Ooh, mastery, okay. Interesting. And I drew a card real quick. And now I discard a card. Finally got my planes. Well, I think I'm gonna get rid of my book because you have to gain life, and I'm not in a position to gain life. Alright, so now I'm getting the ones I need. So I have a smaller chance of winning this game. We'll see. Small chance. Now that I got the 2 cards I need, if it brings out something big, I can kill it with this card. Next turn, on my turn, I'll be able to bring him in. What he does is he throws out an angel. Then anytime one of my angels dies, he has to sacrifice a creature. And since I'll have 2 of those, anytime one of my angels dies, he'll have to sacrifice 2 creatures. So then all I need, comma, ooh, is something to give me more angels, and 3 of them. I've never had 3 in play at once. So that'll be interesting to see how this plays out now. I'm attacking for 4 in the air. Let's see what he does. Whenever a creature you control dies. I don't know if exile counts as dying. We will see. So he's got to have an answer to 3 of these guys. Alright, so he killed it. So now that means he's going to lose a creature. Probably his disciple. Yep, makes sense. Alright, oh, this guy's taking so long. We'll do a quote, shall we? Let's see. Looks down at his knee hole where he got hit. Alright, discards 2 cards. Boo. I don't like that, so I'm going to get rid of this one and this one. Not going to block. This guy's just taking so long. I don't mind losing. I just hurry up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and duke him out one more time. Now I attack this turn. Now if he ever kills any of my creatures, he loses 2 of his angels. If he kills any of my angels, he has to kill 2 of his creatures. Alright, just a 2/3. He is a vampire. Does this work against vampires? It does. Alright. Ooh, I can finally bring her in. Alright. Now, if she survives, I'll be very surprised. But every time she does survive, she'll be giving me 5 life. I'll get a +1/+1 counter and make an angel. So that's why I'll be very surprised if she survives. I told you. Alright, so she's going to attack. Boom, he's down to 9. He pulled his fencer on his fencer with that discard, yeah. Yep. See, but like most people, that discard cards are just one of many cards they have. Alright, so I have 2. So we're going to play him straight. Flying, Death Touch, Haste. See if he counters this one. Have him shoot the ground. And now I'm going to kill his... Actually, I'm just going to keep this... I'm going to kill his vampire. No reason. I just want to get rid of the card. Do something. Maybe he'll counter it. That'll be one less counter that he has in his hand. Does. Excellent. Alright, so now attack with her again. He's down to 5 life. I'm top decking though, so... Returns instant or sorcery to his hand, which is target creature gets -X. Okay. He cannot cast that yet, so we're going to go ahead and attack. Alright, so this costs 3 and you sacrifice a creature. So when he goes to kill my guy, I'm going to sacrifice this to get another angel. I might have this game because he can't stop me from doing that to my knowledge. He might be able to kill them both, but we'll see. Alright, so he's doing this, so I'm going to go click. Ah, I can only do that as a sorcery. Okay, never mind. Boo, I don't like it. Let's go ahead and kill his vampire spawn, just for fun. Actually, I'm gonna kill my own creature so that I can investigate. So this will investigate me to draw a card, so it'll give me another card. And he still has to sacrifice 2 of his creatures. There we go. And now, I'm going to go ahead and do this now. Draw a card. Again, he's just wasting time. There we go. Boom. Alright. A useless plains card. I don't like it. Alright, so this is... Ooh, I can put him up to level 3. So let's do that, shall we? Click. Boom. We're going to put back this guy with haste. Target a creature I control. I'll attack. And I win. So, convoluted, but enough to where I was able to pull it off. Yay. Told you my angel deck, even though things weren't looking good, I was still able to use a little piece from here, a little piece from here. My poison deck and some of the others have very specific ways of winning. My angel deck does not. It just sort of flounders until it gets it. So I'm going to do a quick brawl with my prismatic deck. So this one, as you can see, uses all 5 colors. The whole purpose of this deck is to bring out my commander. My commander is a bridge that allows me to find the next creature in my deck and put it onto the battlefield every turn. And then I have insane creatures. And that's all I have is insane creatures and things that give me lands so I can bring out my commander. I've played against a lot of people who have tried this deck. A lot of people who have tried this deck and commander. And they fill their cards with their their decks with instants and sorceries and all these other spells. Mine is pretty much almost exclusively lands or land adjacent cards and huge monster cards, huge creature cards, or both, because I have a lot of creatures that are lands, or count as lands. I have creatures that let all my other creatures count as lands. I have cards that allow all my lands to count as any land, any type of land. Because the whole purpose is to get one of each color out as fast as you can. Turn 3 or 4 would be nice if you can do it that quick. His commander is also pretty cool. I wouldn't be able to pay life or sacrifice creatures to cast spells. But in this particular case, I don't have any of those. I don't have any of those type of cards. This might be just a wash. Oh, it's not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 2. 2 lands. Nope, I need a free mulligan. 2 lands again. This costs 4. He costs 3. He lets me. He counts as a land when I bring in another land. I need at least 3 lands. Sorry. This costs 2. And this is 1. All right, I'm gonna keep it even though I probably shouldn't. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of my protection here. That's a shield spell. If it comes in as a creature, great, but it's mostly for protection. All right, so I need a green. So I have a green, blue, green, black. Let's go ahead and bring in him as a green. We will bring him as a blue. And then we will bring her in as a white. Thank you. Next turn, I can either do my Paladin class. Paladin is just for protection. Spells during your opponent's turn cast 1 more to cast. And then, if I get him up to level 2, all my creatures get +1/+1. So it's really nice. If we get him up to level 3, it's insane. But, a Psy Cat. Alright, with these blades sticking out of its hand. Ah, very nice. This is just for fun, just to harass people, because these are only 60 cards decks. Hello? Hello. Boom. So now any spell he casts during my turn costs him more. So that's actually a bonus for me because I can kill him to add 1 of any color. I just need 1 more land. And I'm not getting it. Alright, so let's throw him out. Alright, next turn I can bring up my big person. Alright, 1, 2. Nope. So next turn I can bring her out. So let me make sure. Let me see. Blue. Green. We'll call you red. White. Black. One. Green. Red. Blue. White. Black. Am I right? Am I right? Let's see. I am not right. Okay. Never mind. I'm missing it. I'm missing 1. Alright, copy target added to... If I paid 2. Okay. I can get him up to 1. I can get her out. Let's get him in. So this guy's pretty cool because when he dies, he comes back as another as a 3/3. So basically, he's a chump blocker for free. It's a free chump blocker. Alright, I can't use my Field of Ruin. Yeah, I'm pretty much hosed. Let's see. I'm gonna bring her in as the shield. So everything does one less damage to me. So he's got 9. So yeah, he's won this round. All right, so let's try this one again. What are we at? We're at 114. It's 1:30. I have an hour left. Thinking of switching to City of Heroes for an hour. Trying a little City of Heroes action. Because I'll be out of here at 2:15, 2:30 or so. I'm gonna try this one more time. I'm only gonna give it a minute though. If somebody doesn't jump on. Heroes. I like that idea. Alright, so I'll give it 15 seconds here, and let's see if somebody jumps on. A little drink. Boom. Alright, so let's do that then. Switch to City Heroes. You guys feeling villainy or hero? What are you guys thinking? You're going to see a movie. You're not working today, huh? Awesome. Alright, so you guys want a villain or hero, huh? Let's see. Let me go ahead and thank you so much for hanging out. Villain. Alright, so we're going to do our Austriana. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.